Hello and welcome everyone. I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is not Pacific Drive, and this is Blueprints. Um, few things. One, the main thing I want to do first is run out here to the server room because I dug through my notes and I did in fact take a picture of the letter I was thinking was a clue for the admin password. That is from the, I believe it was the servants' quarters. It says, Mr. Rota, Miss Babbage has told me that you will be overseeing network maintenance over the next few weeks while I will be gone, and I apologize in advance for the extra workload. I believe I will be back in Reddington by the middle of February, but even that is not a certainty. Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues while I'm gone, as the difficulties we were having last month with the terminal connections seem to be resolved. If there is an emergency and you find yourself having to enter the central server site, I have set you up with a temporary admin key to allow you access to the network administrator controls. Admin key, first four letters of your last name, followed by first initial. First and fifth character should be capitalized. If you have any questions, please let me know in the next few days before my departure. So, first four of his last name, which is Rota, R-U-O-T-A. So, R-U-O-T, and then, yeah, okay. R-U-O-T. I don't know what his first name is, so we're just going to process of eliminations. R-U-O-T-C. I gotta remember to capitalize the first and last letters. Doo-doo. The admin key has been deactivated. Alright. Well, never mind then. I wonder why that's been deactivated. Okay, and it looks like the chip probably went and stayed in the orchard where we left it. I'm still not sure what to make of that. Part of me's thinking this might be some braille. But I'll have to ponder on that some other time. I want to keep moving. White trees amongst stones. That was the clue we got from the papers. What if I need like a shovel or something? Yeah, I bet I need to come out here with a shovel or some other matter of digging implement. There's something up with this. I believe this is where we were getting directed to by all of the music notes. I don't see anything sticking out in a way that would be like, oh yeah, you can do something with that. Because, yeah, let me make sure I 100% didn't misread that. Or misremember the code the sheets had. which was find among the white trees under 2 stones. Yeah. Under 2 stones. Definitely something we're missing here that we need to get something else for, it looks like. Unless I'm really missing some indicator. But that's sounding very much like I need to come back here if I have like the shovel, or maybe even maybe I need the jackhammer. But some sort of digging implement is practically guaranteed with that. I'm gonna have to give some more thought as to what the current admin password might be for that server room, but I don't know. And yeah, I should check those. Those server lights really make me think of Braille, and I wonder if it actually says something if I were to translate it, but I don't want to take the time right now to do that. Let's move on. Schoolhouse, we haven't gotten that before. Let's take a look. Who left a lamp lit in here? That makes me wonder. Still haven't gotten Herbie. Okay, there's some notes there. Can we open this drawer? No. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility, and meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. Interesting. I'm going to just take a picture of that real quick, as is my custom anymore. And another picture. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those are whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. Yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Alright, interesting. Anything hidden in here? Oh, last switch. I'm betting the elevator works now. Oh, that is way different than I thought that was going to be. Ooh. Yeah, let's go take a look at that. I don't see anything else sticking out to me here. Unless I'm completely missing something. Alright. Let's go check out the elevator just to make sure it works the way we think it does and it doesn't have any, secondary, tertiary floors. I don't think that does anything other than put coins in there, but hey, it's another way of saving coins from one day to the next. I'll put some use to it. Alright. Okay, it looks like he only has the 2 switches. That's good to know. I thought the whole platform would go down, maybe? But I guess it kind of makes sense to not have it quite that way, since it would put a damper on some things. I guess for people's safety and all that. Yeah, we're down here where we've been before, right? We've been here and here. Thoughts. Can I get up into the rest of the area? If so, I no longer need the tomb to get down here. It's working! Alright, we already got this one. Yeah, so the same one, the one that was in the tomb is the same as the one in the secret garden. Alright. Yeah. Jump in. Let's see how this works. Ooh, cutscene. Didn't expect that. Oh, I am in control. Alright. Or am I in control? Yeah. I think so? Maybe not. I can't tell for sure. It's a little iffy. So my thoughts are, now the boat's over here. Now if I can get to the pump room again, I can lower it to the next level, and I think that'll move the boat down to where I can use it. But be able to reach it via the stairs, where over there, if the water level lowered, I couldn't reach the boat then. Those are my thoughts on that. This in place. Might as well pop the door while we're here, just for the sake of getting it popped. Also, this way I can check. Excuse me. And make sure it does what I think it does, where I believe it'll leave that one sigil door we opened. It should still be open in the inner sanctum. Right? Yes. So if we ever need to go back to the sigil room, we can, which is great, so I could probably review his adventures if I ever get the rest of these doors open. And that would help me with the map puzzle in room 46. And then I'll figure it out from there. I still don't know what to do with the chess piece puzzle down in the down below. But one thing at a time. Alright, we are good to go. I am very happy with that turnout. Okay. The elevator call button is locked by an electronic keycard. Good to know that that's tied to that, so I can't do anything with that. Did I miss anything else down here? Don't need that. I don't see anything else of importance. Alright. Nothing hidden on the back of the door. Suspicious that I am of everything, I figured I should check. Don't see anything else that jumps out to me. Okay. So, unfortunately, the admin password failed, so I didn't get anything major there, and I didn't have a way to do that, but that right there is a win for me already. Ooh, ooh. Do I need to call the elevator back up? Or how does that work? Huh. Or if I just like flick while the torch is on and off again, whether it would come back up. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I don't really need to get down there again that way right now. So not top priority for me. My next priority is trying to figure out what it talked about with like other class stuff going on. Ooh, a library right at the start. Kinda like that idea. First, let me go see if I can get some more gems and keys and junk. Classroom. While drafting in classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each room in your house. Okay, this takes priority right now. We've never been in this room. Blue, green, yellow, violet, red, orange. Alright, seems important. Yes, colors. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? They did that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sideways 8, 9, 10. Let's put that in there just to put that in there. Alright, I'll check on the desks in a minute. That is a big globe, which does give me some nice view on a few of the harder to see spots for that. I may have to readjust my setup on that. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, they're all there. Nothing missing. Nothing there I can interact with. Alright. Let me check the desks first. That looks important. Ooh. What is this? Hall pass? You will not lose traveling between two adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems to draft. That's a weird item, but okay. I kind of like the idea. Alright, let's see what we got here. You must really like red. Caleb. Caleb really liked red. 2 out of 12. Alright, that would have been the fire hydrant and the cart. So we know none of the flags are red. It looks like. Yeah. Ooh, this could be very important. This could tell us stuff for sigils. Uh-huh. Alright. 10 out of 12. So which colors would be wrong? Green. Okay, the lizard red is wrong. B plus. Freddy. 9 out of 12. Purple lizard probably seems wrong. Blueprints being yellow, probably wrong. 10 out of 12. That's right. Yeah. So it's probably the flags there wrong on this one. But if some of the flag colors are wrong. Each color is only used twice. That helps. So we know this is not blue, because that would be blue and that would be blue. And the lizard's red, which is, it would be green, if given my general knowledge of lizard setups. So, usually how they're depicted anyway. Let me get a note. Alright. So the heart sigil, we've got the hourglass sigil, and the mountain sigil. So we already know that's that. So mountain sigil, don't know. Hourglass is purple. Arrow down or heart, however you want to describe that, is orange. Let me look at some of these. One wrong, two wrong. That's green, that's wrong, and that's wrong. And so yellow would be the right color for that. Right. That matches up. Yep, we would have done that would be wrong. That's incorrect. Well, that's right. Okay. Yeah. We got this. We got this. Whatever it means. So what's this then? Anything we can do with this? My favorite color is... Alright, we can't seem to interact with this at all. So, maybe that's not something we can do. Give me 1 second. I want to check another note real quick just so I can make sure I have some of my info correct on the whole setup. Okay. So the level we need to get the reservoir down to is 6, looks like. Okay. That was one of the things I wanted to confirm. And for sure that's visual set. Okay. Alright. We are moving on for the time being. I don't see anything here that we can do anything with, like interaction-wise, unless I'm missing something. But that seems important. That info we could use for reasons. Let's check in here now. Which book do I have? Drafting strategy contents. Okay, yep. November 23rd. Potential within, gems, planning your house. Drafting game strategies by the editor. 5 combos you won't want to miss. State connectivity, suggestions for success by the editor. I'll start on an empty floor plan. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you're staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore, but with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure successful project outcomes. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Volume 3? I thought we were getting Volume 5. Agree on one guy. Have gems while drafting. Is a gem fire? Surefire way to get yourself set up for success. Make sure you have gems in a room you're in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Yeah. Alright, this is just looking like, it's literally a strategy guide for the game on how to draft out your floor plans. Draft early ranks first. Right, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Because as you go further north, more blocks, and yeah. If you get the terrace, then green rooms are cheaper. Like the cloister would be 0 instead of 3. Yeah, that makes sense. If we were drafted before Great Hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Hallway doors are always unlocked. So the foyer is really powerful for drawing the Great Hall, which has the 7 locked doors, because then they'd all be unlocked. That's good to know. Bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedrooms. Yeah, we already knew that one. The office being able to, and the conference room being able to combine their abilities. The more items you have, the greater chances of being able to create a contraption in workshop. Attic for 8 items. We haven't been in the attic. I need to do that still. Excuse me. Utility closet. 2 pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. When the connectivity is eventually discovered, the utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power or up or down other rooms you have drafted. Garage. Powers garage door and grants west path access. Already done that. Dark room. Turns lights back on after blowing a fuse. Yep, already done that. Gymnasium. Turns lights off to prevent step loss. So if we turn off the power in the gymnasium, we don't lose steps. Good to know. Other examples of connectivity. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir, and her walk-in closet. Yeah, because next time we enter those, they give you bonuses. The boiler room connects ducts from room to room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, we've already done those 2. Laundry room, furnace, and pump room. I need to get those 3 still, because I don't know what the furnace does. I'm not sure what the laundry rooms one does, and I definitely want to see the pump room activated. Let me make sure I just... Boom. So it's marked. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, and several other features located outside of the house. Yes. Drop drafting combos. Will be down to 3 gems, but if you draft them in reverse order, cloister would be free. Wait, did I just go backwards? I did. Where's my mouse? Hold on a sec. Lost my mouse there for a sec. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. True. Besides kind of 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Important. Each time you solve a puzzle in billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Kind of figured that out from experience. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting Freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle, during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. So the Freezer won't show up for a while. It won't show up for another day if you get it. Got it. So you can't double up the Freezer. That makes sense. It helps you avoid. It helps avoid the problem of people that save you up a ton of gems and coins for like one specific day by doing freezer, 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 just constantly building. If you are stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across, and there is a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. We have seen that. A lot of the places we've been in, they, like, if we don't solve a puzzle, then eventually they kind of give us an answer or a much bigger hint. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Even if you do not think the rooms seem very useful, they may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Have learned that. Word from the editor. Although with this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room. Each builder has his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world, or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. Okay, so all in all, that didn't help a ton, but still did give some useful hints, especially if we were new to the game. That would have been a lot more helpful. Anything else in here now that we can use? I think there's just these blank books here. Anything interesting upstairs now? Let's take a look. Get off there. Our records. Inheritance. Room 46. Okay, so basically saying we did it. Average day, steps taken, a whole bunch of them, total stars, yep. We've gotten our allowance up quite a bit. Shops, red rooms, green rooms, hallways, bedrooms, okay. Billiard. I have failed the parlor a couple times. Upgrade discs 8, red letters 6, sanctum keys 1. Still got more to go. Anything I kind of expect them to like hide an item on these shelves at some point. Anything interesting here that we may have forgotten or that we might find useful? Alright, so we have the burning glass, power hammer, jackhammer. I suspect the jackhammer is what I need for out near the trees, but maybe a normal shovel would work. Stamp collection? What? Largest purchase. Wait, does that mean like checking people's letters which have stamps on them when I have the magnifying glass? Is that how that works? I'm not sure. But okay, that's really weird that I only have one stamp collection otherwise. Stamp item. Maybe one day East Wing hallway. It's weird that gets avoided. Master bedroom tunnel. Yeah, the tunnel hasn't worked out. Highest grade first. I don't fully understand that, but okay. I'm betting there is... That sounds like there's going to be more classrooms, and, like, I don't know if that... I'm pretty sure there was a... Yeah, we're right here now by the entrance. Let me double check. Trophies. Pretty sure there was a trophy about that. In the drafting stream. Trophy of sigils. Unlock all realm sigils. Oh, I like that it gives me a 1 of 8. Trophy of invention. Create all 8 workshop contraptions. We have a long way to go there. A logical trophy. Explorer's trophy. Complete the Mount Holly directory. 86 out of 110. Wow. Okay. Full house trophy. Draft a room in each open slot of your house. Still not there. Curse trophy. Ace the classroom final exam. Okay, so that suggests to me that like we're gonna go through all the class. We're gonna go through more classrooms, go up in grades, and then there's going to be one where we actually take a test, probably based on all the info we gather from the previous ones. I've already got the note down on the flags, which I think is the important part. All these other items I can easily go and tell what I need to color on. So I'm not too worried about that. Alright, I gotta stop wasting steps bouncing back and forth. Secret passage right here. Why not? Let's get a green room. Except for I'm going to need to go get more gems before I can actually do anything with that, probably. Alright, Mount Holly gift shop it is. We have yet to get the Mount Holly tea. Walk-in edition. Oh, we need to find a walk-in closet. Be sure to bring some keys. Permanent addition to the pool. Swimbird plushie. Unlock dare mode. I wish I'd gotten this that last time I had a ton of coins. But I did not get this draw that time. So we move on with life and we will work it out. Ew. Wish I had that, but I don't. Parlor, we have a chance to gain some gems I very much need. That? What are the puzzles today? The statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white are always true. Gems are in the white box. Okay, they can't all be true. Since there always has to be one false. At least. One or two false. So this is false. Not every white box is true. Everyone with white is true, because they all have white. On the white box is true, which it isn't. So this is false. This is false. This is true. The gems are in the white box. Those. Nice. I'm happy with that. Then gives me more options. Alright, a trunk in here, that's nice. Hallway closet. What about this? Commissary. Drawing room. Drawing room gives me more availability on things in general. Let's pull back for now because that's getting high rank, and I don't have any keys right now, which would be a problem. That would allow for further going on, but would be problematic in other ways. But yeah, we'll do that. I don't want to cut off my passages right now. Alright, we'll go up here after all that. Just for not having to run all the way back. No goodies in here. Let's try something. What happens if we open this again? What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 4? 15? Yes. Alright, so good if we wanted to reread the letters. But otherwise, we get a free gem out of the deal still, so that's nice. Locked. Locked. Well, that sucks. At least we got a gem. I need keys. I just go in here and need it? Yeah, sure. Did put the coat check there. Gives me that option at least for if I do get related ship's chamber. But I think I have to draft on the other side of this house here if I want the lady ship's chamber, because I believe it's always on the west side, as well as rules that follows. I could be wrong. Let's see, I don't have acre green rooms, so patio wouldn't do me a lot of good. I already have more than 2 hallways. But patio would let me keep exploring in other ways, so yeah. And then this showed that there, but there doesn't seem to be anything with that I can do. Once again, either I need the jackhammer, or I'm wondering if I remember my description of the Nook would be good. Yeah, Nook's better because I need a key. But I remember the description of let me see the aquariums real quick. Where is it? Aquarium. That's nice. In addition to having a bouquet of colorful fish swimming within them, each tank in the aquarium is also inspired by the decor and colors of the various types of rooms found throughout the estate, including 1 or 2 red herrings. So I wonder if the clues in the aquarium are actually just falsehoods to throw me off. It's really hard to say, though. Don't want a dead end here. Spare room it is. Commissary. Passageway. Passageway gives me the most options. Well, not getting all the rooms. Let's get an item, hopefully. Alright, that's a useful one. We get an extra item because we're attached to a hallway. That's nice. I really need more steps. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short run. Tunnel won't do me any good there. I should use secret passage. I forgot about that. Oh well, too late now. do need more steps, but I also need more of these to even do anything with those steps. Ooh, another classroom. Okay, that's worth it. Let's check this out. Magnifying glass. Classroom puzzle. Yeah, okay, usual. Apple. Thank you. Manage some without using signs. 2 and 5, 7. Alright, I think I understand. Is everything else the same? For the most parts. Starting to add up. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Yep, same routine as the billiard room. 25, 10 out of 4. Yep. 4 and 9. So yep, 13. 7 minus 3, 4. 1, 4. That's right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 minus 3, 4. 6 minus 4, 2. So that one was one they got wrong. 6, 7, 7, 14, 21. 6 times 1 is 6. That's another one they got wrong. Because that would have been 18. And then 6 minus 1 times 3, 15. Yep. Okay, I understand. So this is very simple. We've been working with this already. Look at the colors. Yep, already got that figured out. Alright. Key. Let's use the lab. Anything good for us in here? Still don't know what to do with about the temperature and how to affect that. Nothing good there. That's already been done. Experiments. You draft a hallway from another hallway. Expect to drive a gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft book. 2 more gems drafting room. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan. That one. That one. Not likely to happen right now, given I think we're getting close to the end of this run. But it gives us something to work with. We already went over that. Lose half your steps. Won't make a huge difference right now. So sure. Why not? Have I taken a close look in here at all? Really? I don't think I did. But I didn't see anything that looked like a clue for anywhere. Nothing that stuck out. It'd be kind of funny if I could sit down and like do a workout routine or something. That'd just be a weird twist to it all. closed exhibit. The doors of this room are security locked. Well, can't do anything with that. So this is new. This is the tie-in to planning for the heist. Seriously, if this is the only security they had in this place, that's pretty pathetic. 2 security guards. Nothing majorly secure there. Alright, let's check this note. Dearest children, the pieces are in place and all rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambitious plans are to succeed, we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of guard personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 royal guards stationed at Learston Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white gloved guard, striking only when he takes a recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves, to spare us the precious extra minutes it would take your group to execute that task on their behalf. However, that also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us. May the black skies shield us. May our fathers be proud of us. In arms, your faithful soldier, Faro. Alright. And this is underlined, which is kind of interesting. I don't see anything sticking out otherwise on this paper. Alright. And I see another box for me to get some... I understand. Do that. No. Okay. There we go. They seem to have some infection pattern type of deal. Alright. More allowance. We are doing great on our allowance. Anything else clue-wise in here? Well, at this point, we can definitely say they definitely stole the crown. Like, we have it guaranteed. We found the crown itself turned into a blue crown for us. Whew. There we got all that. There. Yeah, already got that. Alright. Well, anything else I can reach from here? No. That's it for us. We will call it a day. It looks like... Is there anything else we could do here? I don't think so. I don't have the movement to make it even a possibility. And I don't have the keycard. Item-wise, nothing super major. Alright, yeah. No clue on the admin password right now. Okay. All in all, though, I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, we got to see some new rooms. We got a whole lot of little clues. We seem to be building up to something. We've gotten enough. We were able to make some progress on the whole thing out there with the admin password to know at least that one of the things is wrong. And yeah. Gonna call it a day. Oh, and we got the boat moved over in the reservoir. That's a big one. I've been trying to do that for a while, so I'm glad that's done. Fingers crossed it stays over. It feels like one of those permanent things that will. Could be wrong, but fingers crossed it does. That would make our job easier in the long run. I guess worst case worst, we could work out the elevator issue possibly and find our way down again. Alright. Draft Architect's Villa. 5 drafting rooms. I guess we did have a lot of those. Unfortunately, I'm out of time today. This could be a shorter episode. I'm happy that we got the all the torches lit. I have to figure out how that continues to work. I hope the elevator just comes back up, but otherwise I'll have to figure out how its quirks are in regards to going up and down. One way or the other, we can make it. For now, though, I need to get ready for bed. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit like and subscribe to keep up with new releases if you haven't done so already. 8 clues for the 8 hints you can think of maybe for if did I miss anything in the classrooms, or say like I don't know what else might I have missed this run. Can't think of anything off the top of my head, but anyhow, hope you're enjoying this. I'm still enjoying this game. It's definitely getting harder in some cases because the layers of the puzzle are getting deeper, but it's very evident there is a lot more for us to find still if we can work out the right kinks in the system. Because the microchip with this computer room down there, it looks like there's 2 other microchips we haven't found. We've got 7 more sanctum keys for 7 more sigils, as far as I know. We're getting more info on the sigils lately, so that's good. Yeah, which would eventually give us info on his travels, which would give us the info for the 46th room pin code, whatever that's about, puzzle-wise. Then what? Try to think. Yeah, there's still a lot to do. Anyway, but we're really doing good at building up some of our allowance and other supplies. There's definitely some passages that I know exist that I haven't figured out how worked out getting into them yet. For one, I am like 95% certain that if I could get the laser to light things into the trading post outside, I could light that stick of dynamite and it would probably blow a hole in the wall or something and reveal another secret. I would guess another sanctum key, maybe? But I don't know. That's one of my theories. I don't have any clue on that one right now. There's also, yeah, whatever's down in the reservoir. I've got so many things to look into. But like I said, no time tonight. Good night, everyone. Bye. Sorry about all the rambling. There's a lot to ramble about in this game.